Alright. So I'm back recording. I wasn't planning on recording anytime soon, really. I was still doing some stuff with the base. I did manage to get all of the old printer gone. I replaced some of those pistons with some more cargo, and I got most of these here fixed up. I got them in a group, got them turned on. They're currently repairing as parts get kicked in. But the reason I started recording is because I looked over and I noticed there's an unidentified signal. It's a Factorum warship, I believe, and it's right here at the base. So as soon as I noticed that, I figured, okay, well, let me stop watching my YouTube video in the background, turn that off, and just watching some worst pre-made ever funny moments and stuff. But I went ahead and turned that off as soon as I seen this. I paused the game and got the recording going. So what I want to do is just immediately jump into this ship here and start heading over there. So here we go. I'm kind of surprised. Like I really was not expecting to have a unidentified signal just pop in so close. I was actually expecting it to be a couple more hours before one came anywhere near the base. The last few of them have been anywhere from 3,000 kilometers to like 8,000 kilometers away. So I was just assuming, okay, it's going to be a few hours before I get one close by. You know, I'll probably find some like pirate beacons or something at some point. Maybe do like a quick little video on fighting a pirate. But no, to my surprise, right beside the base, one pops in. So this is pretty amazing right here. And if you haven't seen the last video, I did put in a new skybox, and I really fucking like this one. Like it's really nice. When you zoom in though, the quality, like, it's just not really there when you put it under zoom, which is really unfortunate. But zoomed out, man, it just looks so amazing, and I really enjoy it. If I could find the same skybox but with like a much higher resolution, then I might would try that. I've seen a few 4K skyboxes, but none of them are just like quite like this one here. Now I do have some that are more of like a reddish color. There's one that has kind of like the same sort of like yellowish color, I think, and then it's got like blue on top and bottom. It's kind of looks sort of like a rift or something. I don't know. I haven't put that on to see what it looks like in game yet, but this one here, I really like the coloring, the kind of like differences between the dark half of it, and it kind of gets brighter over this way. And I don't know, I really enjoy this one. But for right now, we're just gonna cruise on over, and the jump drive. Yeah, I want to make sure we still have the moon base as the jump location, and that's just so that way I can get back over there real quick. But one thing that I did forget, I just realized, is to grab a hacking computer. So that's kind of unfortunate. But what I'll do, I'll go ahead and drop the save here, and then if I need to, I can go back save and stuff. But I'll at least have one right here. I don't know exactly how long this has actually been up, because while some of the components were crafting and everything, I alt-tabbed over to actually watch the YouTube, and I just sat in the Mercy cockpit. So I don't know exactly what time this popped in, but it was fairly recent. So there should still be a decent amount of time before this here despawns. And looks like we only have 2 ships here to fight. The main one there, and then there's a little one off to the side. So hopefully it won't be too difficult of a fight and I'll be able to do it in one go. And I'm really hoping to get a small or large grid Prototech jump drive out of this. I would also really enjoy getting a Prototech assembler of any size. I think they only have the large assembler, but I'm not 100% on that. I forgot. But I don't think I'll be getting an assembler out of this encounter. But the warp drive is a strong possibility, I think. So I can only hope. And I did get a projector set up on here. I haven't put it on the hotbar yet, but I have a projector set up where all I have to do is turn it on and get within range of the base kind of like repair units or whatever, and it'll repair the ship all the way to 100 for me. So I can go and kind of beat this thing around and not really care about it getting kind of messed up or anything like that, which is going to be pretty nice. So I can actually, you know, go and give this a proper thrashing. And we're just going to get within range of this here. Yeah, it's the warship. And if I'm not mistaken, the warship's kind of a pain normally. I think we've already gotten hit by something. It looks like there's some small grid missiles coming in. As long as I keep doing the spin to win, I shouldn't have too much to worry about with those. What I'm going to do is try to get back within range of this guy here. Okay, that one there is losing some parts. I'll try to press over to it, keep it in range if possible here. Like a pretty solid barrage right there. Okay, we're gonna switch targets now. Oof, flew right into those. There we go. Start returning fire. Oof. Yeah, I'm getting way too close now, I think. It's done a pretty good job of ripping me a new one right now. Full breach. That missile's gonna connect for sure. Yep. Ooh, that one missed though. It's lovely. Rerouting damage alert. Okay. Got another missile coming in. I'm gonna try to avoid that one. Okay. It's good. We got one weapon offline. Try to dodge these. Nope. Got one hit. There's the other one. Okay. It's unfortunate that I couldn't dodge those. They still have some guns on the rear. Okay, we got another weapon offline. Okay. Gonna try to get in close for the turrets to do their job. Might be out of Gatling ammo actually. Okay. One of those are Factora missiles. I'm not sure where those came from. Unless those were ones that were fired a while ago. Now, gonna try to keep avoiding them. Nope. We took quite a few hits right there. But I think we've disabled this. What I want to try to do is go ahead and lock onto it. I don't think I've taken the actual AI blocks off yet, so it's probably going to try to maneuver away. If I can manage to lock it, I'd like to take it with me. Nope, not quite. Thought for sure that would lock. Come on. Oh, too far over. Yeah, too far forward now. Nope, still didn't lock it. Come on. There we go. Okay, we're locked on. There. So now that we're locked, should be able to get inside and start working on it some. Yeah, we'll start off with this here. So I can get a hold of this, claim this grid. Take a look in here for... we don't have any Prototech blocks, it seems. We're not connected to it. Probably took everything out, I imagine. That's kind of unfortunate. There's nothing in the dead engineer. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we got some flight blocks right here. Yeah, AI flight. We're going to disable that. And I guess I can build it back up and just turn it off. Control. Oh no. Access denied still. So yeah, we're just gonna make that inoperable. Same with the tasks. Make that inoperable. Okay. It's just a few little components I don't particularly want or need. Small cargo container. Rebuild that and dump everything that I had on me in here. So yeah, unfortunately it seems that I didn't get any like proper blocks for any of the new blocks in this, so that's kind of unfortunate. AI should be completely disabled now though, so because I took the move block, so it shouldn't be able to do any sort of movement. And Right here, this hanger should be where it would store any blocks just kind of floating around. Or, what am I saying? The, like if I had loose Vertitech, it should be in here, I think. But there isn't anything, so I imagine it probably just didn't have any loose Vertitech. Either that or I destroyed it all. Which is also a possibility. Got nothing on this engineer. Okay. So it seems I didn't get too much out of it. But what I probably can do, which I'll make a save before I do this, should be able to, I think, come over here and grab my deleted red and do Control Shift, and yeah, that does this entire grid without doing the same to my ship. So now I have this bright red Vectorworm warship, and if I take it within the range of my base, it should grind it up for me. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that I didn't, or seemingly didn't get any of the new blocks. And those missiles really did a number on my ship. Yeah, ate away at the front corner here, took off a lot of the guns, chewed up the top. And it should be easy enough to repair. Surprisingly, the top bridge is still somewhat intact. But we're going to come over here. And we're going to jump to the base. So I don't have to fly quite so far. Yep. I want to... Let's go ahead and bring this on over. Well, is it about 30? And we can start kind of slowing down a little bit here. I guess while the base is trying to break stuff down, I can't really move, it seems. So that's kind of interesting, I guess. Probably what I need to do is make this a static grid. And then make this a static grid and let the thing do the thing. Yeah, I'll miss cargo container so I can do that from here. For trust station. Yep. Then I can go and dock this up. and leave it sitting around for repairs. Should be able to come over here and unlock the mech. Oh, I forgot to put this back as a ship. And then unlock the mech. Yep, there we go. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Nope, I'm doing shift, not control. There we go. I'll unlock that one. Okay. So it looks like all it's needing now is just the rest of the superconductors. Yeah. So if I come over here to production, do another 2,000. Into 3,000 more. Hopefully that'll be enough to finish those off. And one thing that I want to kind of check on here is these batteries. Now if I can get that out of the way so it doesn't cover that up. So our output's pretty high. Our storage is somewhat decent, but we're going to run out of power kind of soonish. Let's check on the actual battery itself here. What's the output look like? X output. Yeah, so the current output is nothing, nowhere near the maximum output. That's pretty good. We apparently have 1.03 gigawatts available. So I've definitely got a decent power output capability here, at least as long as the batteries are charged. Once they run out, I imagine the maximum output will drop significantly. But considering the base primarily runs on hydrogen, and I have a massive ice asteroid right next to a base, should be good on all that. There we go, we got another cosmetic. It's one I already have, but, you know, 'tis what it is. Oh, and I did find gold, so I was able to bring back a pretty significant amount of gold. Unfortunately, the base didn't want to refine it right away. Took a little bit of effort to get some stuff moved around to actually get the gold to the proper inventories it needed to for that to go first. But once I got that sorted, it wasn't too much of an issue. Probably what I need to do is come over here, select the correct grid here, and do build and repair show block and terminal off. Okay. And now grind priority. Do nearest first. And then show area. Okay, so it's just a black box, I guess. It's interesting. I think... yeah, I need to bring it down some to pretty much just cover all of that. What I want to do is go here to K. On way outside the range. And unfortunately to be inside the range. Well, okay, I guess that kind of work. I'll just adjust it until I can see all of it. So we want not so much the forward offset. We want vertical. Nope, not that one. Horizontal? Yeah. And I want to try to grab all of it because maybe like right there would work. Let me check. So yeah, that's grabbing all of that. And part of the frigate is... okay, it's not outside of range, it's just not all in the range of everything. That should be fine. And I think the entirety of the base and all other sides, well, except for the very top and very, very front edge of the ship. It's kind of sticking out a little. I think that should be fine. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the build and repair area off. And one thing that I do need to do in order for this to actually repair my ship is I need to come into here. And we're going to get rid of that camera and that camera because I don't really need those on here. And what I want to grab is the projector. And I want the toggle block on both. Hit number 4. And now all of this should be getting repaired. Eventually. I think it's going to want to grind that ship down all the way first. Because I think I have it set to grind first and then repair. Or grind and then weld, I guess. But the reason I did it in that order is because I figured it would be better to grab all of the resources that I could before trying to fix anything, right? Because then more than likely I'll have all the resources I need, because if I do weld and then repair, if it can't finish welding, then sometimes it won't grind. I think I've been saying weld and repair. I meant grind and repair to break these down. Once that ship down there in its entirety is gone, then it should go to putting all the necessary components into my frigate. So, overall that was pretty good. Also, I have gravity now, so I don't need to force the mag boots to lock onto a base just to be able to walk across this surface here. Of course, if I walk off, then I fall until I'm outside of the gravity well. So it's not too bad though. But my inventory should be filling up pretty well with materials. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to kind of show off the fighting of that unidentified signal there. That other ship that I destroyed or disabled, I don't think it had any prototech, but I could be wrong on that. I could have missed, you know, some pretty good blocks. I think this one had prototech in the cargo hold, but I think I destroyed it by fighting it. Overall, it wasn't a very difficult fight. I did take a good bit of damage on this frigate here, but you know, I'm really impressed with how this performed, and I'm also really impressed with how the Mini Maggie, or Mini Mercy, I mean, performed. So, what I'm going to do before I go ahead and end this video, I want to show the original ships that I modified. I say modified, I need slight little changes to it, but I want to show off these ships here. So if anyone wants to utilize these ships, I got all of the ships I've been using off of the Steam Workshop. This one here was by Pyotrix. I think I'm saying that right. That's called the BA Brit class frigate, and that's the one that I just used to fight. And the Mini Mercy here was actually made by Woody32 Ethan, and the actual name on the workshop for it is called the SI Ajax class Scout Corvette. So both of these are actually really good ships, so I'll give both of them thumbs up. But yeah, I wanted to go ahead and show those off. And I think I'm going to go ahead and turn the recording off now and get back to making some minor modifications and stuff while watching background YouTube videos. So, until I record again, bye.